Hello, I'm Dr. Neil Schultz. And welcome to DermTV. So you have your tan. I'm going to tell you how to keep it longer. Whether your tan is a natural sun-induced tan, or your tan came from a lotion or a spray-on, all these tans represent the same thing, an increase in the dark cells or the brown cells on the surface of your skin. But unfortunately, those cells are falling off every day. They're shedding, which is a form of natural exfoliation. And as they fall off, so does your tan. So that's the reason that your tan fades. If we want to prolong your tan, then we have to figure out ways to slow down the shedding. There are 3 ways to do that. Decrease your exfoliation, use moisturizers, and use sunscreens. Let's start with the exfoliation. I've been urging all of my viewers to use chemical exfoliants every day. Chemical exfoliants are a very important part in keeping your skin beautiful and keeping it healthy. Most of the exfoliants that we use are gentle chemicals like glycolic acid or salicylic acid. Stop using those lotions on a daily basis if you want to prolong your tan. There's also physical exfoliation like microdermabrasion. Stop the microdermabrasions. And shaving is a form of physical exfoliation also. So ladies, you have to cut down on shaving your legs. That creates an interesting situation. We have very lovely tanned, hairy legs. Just kidding. You don't have to stop shaving, but don't use a razor blade. Use an electric shaver. It takes off many fewer cells. It'll help prolong the tan. The same thing applies to men for shaving their face. Use an electric razor. Don't use a blade for shaving your face if you want to prolong your tan. In the shower, don't use abrasive materials on the tanned part of your body. Don't use a loofah. Don't use a washcloth. Don't use abrasive cleansers. All of these things just increase the rate of shedding and the rate of loss of your tan. The second most important thing is using moisturizer every day. Hydrated cells come off much more slowly than do dry cells. So whatever moisturizer you like, use it and use it regularly. And lastly, a sunscreen. Believe it or not, with a tan, you still want to use a sunscreen to prevent that tan skin from getting sunburned, because sunburned skin comes off faster. Also, to help prolong your tan, use self-tanners on the areas that have been tanned. If you use them regularly, you will help prolong the length and increase the color of your tan. And just one more point. All sun-induced tans represent a certain amount, a small amount of skin damage. And while we enjoy the look of a tan, we don't want to damage our skin. So if you use a sunscreen in the pursuit of your tan, a sunscreen with an SPF of between 15 and 30, you'll still get a tan, you'll still get color through that sunscreen, but that color will be much less dangerous. So there are ways to enjoy your tan and to prolong them. Please join me again at dermtv.com. If you have a question, please send it to me by visiting dermtv.com/question. I'm Dr. Neil Schultz, and thank you for watching today.